see the ship all prepped. We're back in the cinematic scene, right? I've been considering playing Knights of the Old Republic a lot more lately, so the scene, or no, actually what it is actually Mass Effect getting to me, where whenever you leave the Citadel, you get that same scene of like the ship detaching and like flying away into the stars. The transition scene there. We see the transition scene of the group of you, which should be another soundboard, we should figure that one out, of the group of you, like, flying off into the stars, you know, there, it's good, it's a good one, I like it.
Is that the Zelda box opening?
Almost, yeah, close. So...
But not, because, sorry, Nintendo, copyright.
Yeah. Well, no, if we do it with our own voices, it's totally fine. As long as if we do sounds with our own voices, totally fine, within free use. I know this because I actually did a bunch of research in this lately. Because if I run a Star Wars game, every time I want to have a soundboard of myself being like, "Ba-na!" and just like do the whole intro scene in time with the opening crawl.
I mean, surely, not to get too off kilter again here, but surely there's someone who has done that, like, for open use, like a cappella.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, but I want to do it with my voice because it's going to be horrible and amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the whole point. I'm gonna do the whole thing too, and then I'm gonna have all the soundboards for all the March of the Empire. Is that what it's called? Yeah, March of the Empire.
Imperial March.
Imperial March. Thank you, Jesus.
Jordan.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to get those things right, Jordan.
No, actually, I'm gonna call it the March of the Empire because that means that it's fine.
It's yours.
Yeah, it's safe.
There you go.
See?
It's got a completely different title. I don't know what you mean. Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please don't shut me down, Disney.
Please don't shut me. Thank you. Okay, thanks.
Please no cease and desist, Disney.
Destination is
306, I believe.
Yeah, a brief visit.
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
Good
No,
job.
hold on. I was just actually going.
Nope.
Yep. There we go.
Hold. I was actually just
don't
trying
wanna
to
die.
move the.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, you guys don't want to go there?
Sure. You are.
I mean, I don't.
306 is next.
Yeah.
So,
Woo.
go. Would you like to make a jumperoo?
Double jump.
Double jump to 206, avoiding 0105. So you guys aren't going to get the quarantine warnings anymore this particular jump. I need an 8 or higher, please. Nice.
Yeah.
Did it.
Nailed it.
I have something to do. I want to do something in this jump, though.
Yeah, absolutely. So you got 3 days.
I have an awesome little doodad provided by Boomer.
You do.
It was a data chip that he gave me a password to.
I
Or
know.
passcode to.
Correct.
I would like to open said data chip.
Indeed. Were you looking through your character sheet and realized you still had that there?
Yeah, because Boomer said he had, or not Boomer, Oscar said he had something. Oh shit, I have something too.
Yeah. He gave you and Gogo something, and then Chan gave you and Gogo something.
Correct.
You
Yeah,
each
because
received
I opened
two
the thing
different
Chan
things.
gave me,
Mhm.
and I forgot to open the thing that.
I believe Gogo has broken both things at this point, if I recall correctly. So
That's a good chance. Good chance. Excellent. So, you maybe that's what we see. Like maybe you plop down and you're like struck out again, right? And you you put your hands in your pockets as you're walking through, and like your finger brushes against that data chip that's in the pants that you were still wearing probably since 14 days ago.
They may have. No, I probably kept it in my. Like I have a desk in my room that I have. Like it's a string board that has all the yarn attached to all the different sectors.
See that's what I'm going for. That's the kind of aesthetic I like.
And it just at the top it says Valiant Arms, and then it's just like some points,
like a bunch of X's over a bunch of planets and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
So I go up to that board and I start pulling off anything related to 104.
Yeah.
And I take off the yarn and I go to put it in the drawer and I find the data chip.
Yeah, and the data chip's just sitting there. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Wow, venturing back into your room, that's bold.
I've been in there already a couple of times. It's mostly put back together.
Or so you think.
Hooray!
Continue.
So yeah, you pull up the data chip and you're like, oh yeah, this thing, and you pop it in and you type in the password that was given to you. And we see on the little holo display of your computer, it starts scrolling by, and we see an image pop up. It's kind of like a photograph maybe taken with like TL3 equipment. You know, have you ever seen the like, do you know this man or woman shots that we get today, right? With like the enhanced video, and it's got like 5 pixels.
Yeah.
So it's that, and you can see that there is the only like discernible feature is it's probably a Caucasian male or female, who knows, but there is a large head of long flowing hair, and it is bright purple. And you look at this and you're like, what the fuck is this? And you see up at the top there's a note there that is probably from Boomer. And it says Violet ? And then it gives you a location.
Okay.
Let me find my note here real quick for your location, which I assume is important to you in some regard.
Yeah, definitely.
The location is 0709.
Yay! Let's all jump there and die. That sounds fun.
07.
She's the one who sells the drugs, right?
Correct.
She's the one who makes the drugs.
Go
Yeah,
deep down with that.
There is a distinct difference.
She refined and then, so got it.
Cool?
Yep, and that's everything on the chip.
Yep, it is just this one picture.
Okay. Continue the journey.
Okay. Does anyone else have anything they would like to do over the course of these 3 days?
Actually, I'd probably go see Go-Go as well.
Okay. Find her, I assume, in her room.
Yeah. So I gave Go-Go 3 flasks plus 1 more. So yeah, I probably walk in with 2 flasks on me, and I knock on your door.
She goes to the door and opens it.
Like,
Takes flask from you.
I haven't offered said flask yet.
Go takes flask from you.
You just like holding it back and then
make an athletics check.
I make an athletics check.
Go uses talons to take flask from. No, I'm kidding.
I probably I'm like there. I need a little more conversation before you can get this one.
Yeah, there's probably the moment where like you extend the claws and put them like right under his chin, right? And he's just like holding it back, and Fortune doesn't even flinch, right? Like he's like, I know you're not gonna do that. Come on.
Yeah.
She retracts them and turns around.
I follow her and I'm probably just like I said before, there's not much left of this. But before I give this one to you, how quickly are you drinking this?
Gugu glances at all of the broken or empty bottles on the floor. And she just kind of looks back at you.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that noise just now?
No.
No.
My baby cat made a noise. It's so exciting when she does, or when he does. God, I gotta stop doing that.
Okay.
Sorry, continue. I apologize.
I'm like, I had an idea. My train of thought is gone.
Apologies.
Thank you, baby cat.
Quickly, without her actually saying quickly, you would assume that it's quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm probably like, well, this is the last that I have for you.
For me?
Yes. I was given instruction to share with the crew.
Who gave you this instruction?
He who shall not be named.
Voldemort. God. Jesus.
Motherfucking Voldemort.
Fucking Voldemort! I knew it! I knew it was behind this. God damn.
Is Boomer's name actually an anagram for...
Right? In some weird universe.
No, but now I'm going to see what his name does anagram with and make that something in the future. It's a great idea. Thank you for that.
Yep, you're welcome.
So yeah, you say that, and Gogo just like blank stares at you, and then just says, "What were your exact instructions?"
To share this with the crew.
So what's left of it?
About 3 flasks.
Gogo looks from... You have 2, right? So she looks
Correct.
back and forth in the 2 that you have, and then up at you, and you can tell that she's like kind of sizing you up again, but doesn't say anything.
I hold out one hand with a flask in it.
Gogo kind of looks at you like it's a trick, but then goes to take it from you.
I let you have it, and I sit down and probably a clothing covered chair and open up my flask. And
Gogo sits on her bed and does the same.
I give you the little across the room toast cheer thing, and we'll sit and drink a flask together. No other words said.
I like it.
Yeah. Perfect. Thank you for that, Fortune. That was great.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate that. Gonna write that down somewhere.
Are you keeping track of how much I'm ingesting?
No, I would have done something to you the first time, probably.
I figured.
Okay. Cool. So you guys have that moment. I think that Oscar, do you have anything for this particular jump?
He is, probably the same as before. Like, he's going to send off a quick message to Natalia to say, like, by the time you get this, we're going to be in system.
Right.
That kind of deal. Like, make arrangements for that.
Totally.
Beyond that, he is going to... I think he's going to wait to contact... Fuck, no. He's gonna send a message off to Boomer's source of information prior to the meeting with Natalia, on the chance that anything gets back to him before.
Yeah, on the chance that it's like, it's a trap! Right?
Well, not so much that. I think he just, if there's information, he wants to be holding as many cards as possible.
Sure.
For that.
Just
So
in
I
case
think he's
Natalia
also-
tries to lie to you.
Yeah, he wants to go into it as... Well, I mean, there's no saying that this person isn't going to lie to him also, but
True.
he wants to at least have whatever information he can get. So yeah, he would send sender something to the effect of establishing, like, you spoke with a colleague of mine previously. He is no longer able to pursue this for me. Can we work directly?
Sure.
And
Okay.
he just says it's about Oha.
Yeah. Totally. Okay.
Yep.
I also need a soundboard for that sound, for the just whenever you send off an email.
For space messages
Yeah, space messages.
rocketing off into the abyss.
Yep. Cool. Awesome. Go. Do you have anything?
I think
specific?
a better sound would probably be like that sound you get when you call a fax machine. Yeah, that's way more pleasing.
Can we not have that?
Headphone users.
That's way more pleasing to the ear. I love it.
Rip headphone.
Sorry, I get
users,
faxes
plus.
like 10 times a day at work, so I know the sound quite well.
What decade do you work in? Seriously.
Nino,
You'd
do you
be
actually have a
surprised.
fax machine?
Yes.
No, yeah, it's actually a fax printer telephone, believe it or not.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding, it actually is a fax printer telephone.
Mother of God.
And it's
Jesus Christ.
it's used at least 3 times a day.
Yeah, minimum 3 times a day.
Yeah.
Who sends faxes? What are faxes?
The best
even?
part, the absolute
We
greatest
send
part.
faxes to send paper
Why are-
about 200 yards away from each other.
Yeah, totally. The best part about it is when we get spam faxes. Do you know that this is a thing?
I didn't know faxes were still a thing until 5
Okay.
minutes ago.
Okay.
I don't know what
So,
spam fax.
Let me
fucking is.
define to you. So this used to happen way back in the good old days of faxes, right? But it still happens today, where somebody, like, especially during tax season, somebody will, from like some tax preparation company, has a call list, and they will fax a document to all the people on their call list. And so, if it's actually a fax machine, you'll receive a piece of paper that is like, call this number for your
This
to
makes
help you
me
with your
so
tax
sad.
information.
I don't want to know any more about.
No,
people
I
doing
totally
this.
agree.
Like this
This snapshot
this-
of humanity
yeah.
makes me really, really
this
sad.
pains me to my core. Let's get back to. I'm so sorry, guys, that you deal with this.
It's a real thing that happens, man. I will take a picture next time we get a spam fax, and I'll send it to you
Yeah.
guys.
Please, because I still don't know that I really believe.
Because sometimes we get them. Sometimes it's like, do you want a cheap cruise, or it's like, come to this massage therapy session. We'll bring this paper, and we'll give you $10 off.
I can't. I don't. I don't understand. This is the thing. Why just email? Why would you just email that? That makes no damn sense. Why do you have to kill trees?
Because we hate trees, obviously. Anyway.
Hey, Gogo, do you have to make another check?
Yeah, I believe it's time.
Yeah, are you going? So we're going a single jump to 0306.
Correct.
Planet
Yay.
Moya.
Let's just double jump and then loop back.
Just for the funsies, right?
Do like a donut around it, and then
Listen, she just drank some more engine grease. We can
I need
straight
a
up do whatever the hell I
7
want.
or higher, please, Gogo.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Nailed it. No problem. Cool. So you guys want to know what's in the 0306?
This is the scary planet, right? This is the spoopy planet.
So 2 things are true at this planet. One is they don't like other people.
Yeah.
2 is when you drop out of... Well, actually, let me move the calendar ahead. And you guys can do something for 3 days if you want.
Pew pew.
More pew-pewing.
yeah, I think
Good.
Oscar might actually enlist Fortune for some practice, but nothing out of the
Practice.
norm.
Oh, so you want me to show you how to use a gun? Or
Something like that.
okay.
Well, this end go towards the enemy, and you
Yeah.
pull this. That's basically all I know. All Fortune knows. So I'm just kidding.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you get to 306, and as you guys drop out of drive space, and you're headed to the exchange beacon to refuel, right? Two things occur. First one is, Oscar, within probably, I would say, 5 minutes of being in the system, you receive a reply to your message you sent to sender.
What?
What is the content of said message?
It says, "You're not Boomer." That's all it says. And it's from a different series of numbers. Like a different series of numbers, letters.
Yeah. He replies and says, "Boomer's MIA. That information was for me. Can we work together?"
Yeah. About 10 minutes passes. You receive another reply that says, "Where's Boomer?"
That's a great fucking question. Sorry.
Yeah, he says, sends another message back that says, he left under, God, no, he left without saying. Discretion was key. Hope to hear from him in the future. For now, it's me.
Yeah. Again, I think actually this time it's longer. Maybe it's like 30 minutes to an hour or so. And you are, you're cruising through the stars. You get closer to the exchange beacon. And again, bloop, you get a message and you open it up and it says, "We will think about it." And like kind of like right as you're reading that and maybe like formulating a reply, the klaxons go off immediately, like automatic klaxons go off inside of the cockpit. Just
Do I instinctively begin looking for a broom to sweep?
maybe.
So
and Dr. Fisher is like typing like rapidly. He's like, he kind of like looks over at Gogo and he says, "Exactly how fast can the ship go?"
Why?
"Well, I'm not sure it's going to matter anyway. I think we should stop moving now." And he kind of like turns his screen towards you, and you see that surrounding the exchange station and kind of at the edge of engagement range from you, there are 2 cruiser class ships and probably 10 or 15 frigate class ships that are all outfitted for war. Like, they're not trying to mask their signatures of what they are at all. And there's 2 problems with this. One, you can't jump anywhere because you need to refuel.
We need to refuel. Yep.
Right.
Yep.
And 2, this, I think that immediately, like, it begins popping up with ID signatures. Every single one of them is Barba Society. And they've all turned and basically have you locked in their sights at this point. All of them are pivoted and, like, the weapons are aiming and, like, you can see, like, probably like a estimate of like where the cruisers can fire, and you're like right in range.
Fuck.
Yeah, and he's like, should I see what they want?
if the alternative is being shot, yes.
Yeah, he kind of like nods and he's like, okay. and he like hits the hail button, right? And we see there's a connection, and he kind of like looks around and goes, "They're requesting video."
Oscar, as soon as the word video comes up, Oscar makes himself scarce.
Yeah. You should probably go to the back room. Bye.
Yeah, you just immediately poof out. Yeah, totally.
Yep.
So
Yep.
Fortune,
He's
do you
off
like
of-
slide over in the captain's chair or whatever, like the captain
Yeah.
bench? Okay, cool. Yeah, you pop it up and we see the view screen come up. And he says, "Greetings, ship. What is your designation and what is your business in this system?"
We are a Westwind ship.
Making a delivery.
Oh, are you not on the screen? Because that'd be
I assume
funny
it's
if you were on
captain.
the
I assume
screen.
it's Star Trek, captain to captain.
Yeah,
Okay.
clearly.
Yeah, like maybe you
where-
can see like behind them, but yeah, I assume it's Star Trek.
Okay. Because it would be funny if it just showed like the whole bit and you're like whispering to me, but they can see you whispering.
Yeah.
We're a Westwind ship. Destination Freighty McFreight Face 2. We're here to make a delivery from 0501.
Yeah, I think that he kind of looks at his crew, and you see him like wave some people on. He's like, "Prepare to be boarded," and cuts out the transmission.
I reach down and check to make sure my revolver's loaded.
Yeah, just immediately cuts the transmission as that happens.
Yeah. I probably calm Oscar and be like, can you hide like really, really well?
No, but I will try to appear harmless.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I say we should probably all meet him at the docking station. It would just make things easier.
Totally. So, you go down to the docking station. They come in, the tubes connect. Transition of people. And you see that there's an officer, in like his military, not in fatigues, but in like his equivalent of his class A, right? His dress uniform. And he's got like a bunch of bars on. He looks very, very prim and proper and straight. And bunch of soldiers with like full tactical gear like come in as well. And they're not like keeping their weapons at the low ready, but they are slung in a ready position. Some have like submachine guns, some have combat rifles. And boarding the ship are probably about 15 of them. He kind of like walks over to you, Fortune, and it's the same officer that you saw on the communication. And he walks over to you and he says, "Credentials, please."
I hold up my Westwind paperwork.
Yeah, and so he takes the Westwind ID. He like scans it over. He hands the Westwind ID to like a guy behind him who takes it and he like slides it into a database and like begins typing. He kind of does the same as he walks down the line with all of you and then hands it back. And none of you have returned your Westwind IDs yet. And he gets to Oscar. And Oscar, are you wearing your mask?
No.
Okay.
He's in his... this is not the first time he's dealt with Barba Society.
Totally.
So he's wearing his field uniform, but under his jacket, and has no mask on.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
No. Yeah, he comes up
If he's
to you.
asked for his ID, he produces it.
Yeah, no,
So
you
that's
are, and,
nothing.
and he takes it, and he kind of looks at it, and he looks at you, and he looks at it, and he looks at you, and he says, That's it, and he just hands it back. And they're scanning him, and as the guy is like cycling through all of your identifications, he and obviously Chan is there too, and hands his ID and all that other stuff. Just to be clear, he kind of like looks at you, and he like steps back, and he says, "You are all aware that Westwind designated ships are no longer able to pass through this space."
Nope. we're not aware.
That is unfortunate for you. Perhaps your employers would do better to protect their employees.
Can just, out of not trying to force our way in, but why are we not allowed to be here anymore?
Yeah, I think he kind of like looks at you incredulously and says, "Well, because the West Wind Corporation has been shut down in the Northern Territories. They are no longer allowed to deliver supplies. This is something of tactical value."
Ah, understood. Well, we'll be on our way then.
He kind of like laughs and he's like, "Oh, no, I do not think so. First of all, I see here," and he kind of like looks at the manifest log. He's like, "You have delivery for home planet. You will be allowed to do that delivery, of course."
Okay.
He looks to his the guy who's been scanning the IDs, and the guy looks up and he just shakes his head no. The Barber Society guy, he kind of like is taken aback, and he's like, "Oh, really? Well, it seems like this may actually be your lucky day. It says here that you are not actual Westwind employees, but independent contractors, I see."
But that is correct.
Well, this bodes well for you. And also, via these manifests, these are not Westwind goods. Is this also true?
That is correct.
Well, far be it for me to say who is to come and to go if they are not actually with Westwind. Although, one would say that taking one of their ships off the market at least would make them one ship lighter. But I can see that this is, well, not very advanced vessel when it comes to...
And to be truthful, it's not their ship. We do own it. We're just making payments for it.
Yes, I see. Bleeding you dry, I bet. Those dogs.
Sure. I feign agreement.
Sure. Do you say that, Oscar? I wish you would say
Absolutely not.
that. It's an easy way to get a bullet in the head.
Yeah, we'll just take it from you.
Yeah, absolutely. We want it. Yeah, and so he kind of just laughs and he says, "Well, it seems that perhaps you are in the clear, as they say, but understand this. If you wish to travel past our space again, you will not be authorized to transport any Westwind materials. In fact, I would stop saying you are associated with them. It is bad business, as they say."
Understood. We'll get new paperwork right away.
Yeah, and he kind of like he takes the IDs, and the guy who's like running the computer scans like begins to hand them back to you, and he gets to Oscar's, and he hands it back to you, Oscar, and you go to like take it back, and he does that thing where he holds onto it a little bit more, and he mouths something. Roll me a perception check based on wisdom. Or a language check, actually. Your choice.
No.
12 is pretty good. You're pretty sure he just mouthed the words, "You're next," as he handed back your ID and turned around and walked away.
Does he... how quick does that happen?
In a moment. It's like you go to take it back and it like yanks one time, and he just mouths it and then releases it.
He looks at him as he's doing it.
Oh yeah, totally. He stares directly at you.
And this is this like the commanding?
No, this is the guy that was
here?
scanning the IDs.
Oscar says, "See you then."
Yeah, he's not smart enough to read your lips, unless you're actually saying it out loud.
He says it quiet enough that only this guy could possibly hear him.
Ooh, okay.
Because like he's within a pace of him for this interaction, right?
Yeah. What do I want here? I know what I'm gonna do. Okay. He hears it, but he doesn't react very much. He doesn't react the way perhaps you were expecting. Or maybe he does. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, Oscar just, locks eyes with him as he says that, and then whatever else happens is sort of out of his control.
Yeah, maybe he wasn't just wasn't paying attention enough, or maybe he thought he heard something else, or maybe he thought you said thank you, or whatever.
I guess Oscar will never know, but
yeah, he turns away, and the commander kind of nods and kind of motions for his men, who have been like checking out the crates, like looking inside of them, like doing the thing that they do, and he says, "Well, I appreciate at least your honesty. I'm glad that you had everybody available for us, and scans of the ship do not show any other life form signatures, so everything should be a-okay, but take heed what I said. The next time we see a Westwind ship, it's more than likely we'll be blown out of the sky."
Understood.
He kind of just nods, and again, his eyes kind of linger over you, Oscar, and he kind of like shakes his head, and they depart through the boarding tube they came in.
Probably after they look back at the group, like, we might want to talk to Westwind soon.
Says, among other things, yes.
Cool. So you guys go get back in your positions, and you head towards the planet Moya, and we see you have an escort of 3 frigates that are kind of like, one's behind you and one are at either side of you, and they're providing you with an escort kind of to the planet Moya, which those of you that don't know or didn't pick it up, this is the homeworld of the Barba Society. And so as you guys are flying into where the delivery point is, we see the big giant symbol of Barba, and then like as you guys are landing, we see painted in like huge letters on like in the like the docking bay that you're landing in, we see "Keep Humanity Safe" just plastered, so that it's like the only thing that fills the vision as your like ship's descending into the docking bay.
Wonderful. Jordan, can we get another one of those red dots?
Yep, let's up that red dot count.
Yeah, seemingly we're going to need way more red dots if this is the case. I don't even know that it matters at this point.
Yeah. Just don't land anywhere, pretty much.
Yeah, that's going to be extremely problematic.
Yeah.
The good news is you guys are clear by being independent contractors, and the deal is, as long as you don't ever take any Westwind contracts,
or at least don't. Yeah.
Also, probably you should get other identifications.
Yeah, probably get our own transport license things.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That might be smart.
Make up a company name.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
But that...
Like goes, or goes.
Go would never work for a company with a pun.
I feel like that is untrue. I feel like that is untrue. Perhaps in her current state it wouldn't work, but I feel like any other time it would be perfectly okay.
Well, when I just started Space Master, Jordan said, "Yes, you will."
Basically. And you're gonna like it too.
Yeah. You actually came up with the name, so.
Oh, that's okay. The best part was when Will tried to fuck me in Siege. When I was like, "Hey, what's the name of this?" Or no, it was in this game. It was last week when he tried to fuck me on this game. And he said, when I asked him what the name of the medical, and he's like, Medical McMedface. I was like, okay, cool, the MMF. Yeah. Anyway, that is where we fade to black on that, with only 2 months ago this part of the sector was in some turmoil, but things have aggravated a bit.
Yeah.
It seems.
Yeah.
So.
Balls.
Congratulations, all. You survived. For that said survival, I will give you some experience. Let's go with just a solid 500 experience.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
And next week, we will go through the process of making your deliveries, finally.
Hooray!
Yay, making drug money. I mean...
Legal drug money. Well, depending on which side of the coin you're on, legal drug money.
Well, remember, it's not... I keep calling it supplies, and that's bad. It's equipment.
Ah, true, yes.
They're like, CAT scan machines and shit. They're not.
It just sounds better. It's like...
Yeah, totally. So, fantastic. Does anyone have any final notes they would like to say before we close out?
God help us.
I'm not dead yet.
I'm not dead yet. I got better.
But I do feel bad for the rest of the crew soon because of some particular jumps I'm going to ask us to make. So I'm sorry.
As long as we don't have Westwind cargo.
No, it might not matter what cargo we're taking, if any.
As long as you don't ask us to do that.
Oh man, all the red dots! I can't wait.
Yeah, well, it's pretty much like we're gonna be able to land on Westminster. That's about it.
Yeah, totally. Cool.
Maybe it's time to investigate other ship options. They're kept.
or just repaint the markings on our ship.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, like technically, so
visually.
like a thing that you could do is refinance, right? If you refinance with a different company who's willing to take on the debt, then technically nothing is tied to Westwind.
Yep, that's an idea.
So, business guy, put your hat on. Maybe you can still avoid all this yet. Although, tisk, no loyalty, boys and girl.
Oh, I never said that. I said maybe we need a new ship.
Yeah, maybe we need a better ship.
Something with guns or something very, very fast.
Yeah, totally.
Well, our crew is diminishing, it seems, by one every couple of sessions, so.
Yeah, in closing, God damn it, Will.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will see what's up with him, that asshole.
I'm gonna feel real bad if something happened to
horrible happened.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, it's actually no, that actually might be true because he is never completely offline on Discord. Never.
Yeah.
He is always either away or
even when he was asleep that one time, he was still on.
Yeah. So, Perhaps we should check BBC and see if there's.
I was
anything
just
going
gonna say.
on with the royal family that we don't know about. Excellent, cool. Do me a favor, guys. Can you stay for like 2 minutes? That's all I need.
Yes.
Totally.
Okay.
Cool. Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Adios.
Bye.